we're back for the final episode of the podcast for Bully. Again, if you
We're
guys
not
don't
about
know,
to start doing annual podcasts, just so
No.
you guys know.
No, what every episode podcast?
Every episode
Yeah,
podcasts.
no. If you guys don't know what the fuck we're talking about, the Elgato fucked up on our commentary for recording while we were playing the
We
game.
gave a very in-depth one on Tooth and Tail, which was the other series this screwed up for, and we also explained 3 episodes ago, but like you were saying, the
Yeah.
Elgato just...
The Elgato fucked up and the audio quality was terrible and it was stuttering and I was like, nope, we need to record this. So
At
we're
first,
recording.
you text me,
Re-recording.
I was like, what's going on? He's like, everything's on fire, it's terrible! And at first I'm like thinking, it can't be that bad, and then you showed me the audio quality, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, stuttering.
It's not...
Stuttering every fucking second.
Yeah.
Or every other second. It's like
It's not that you couldn't determine what we were saying.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
It's just-
so...
It's audibly annoying.
Yes, it's so annoying and audibly unenjoyable that it'd be detrimental to both us and the channel to even bother posting it.
I don't know. I mean, Tooth and Tail, not a whole lot of people watch it.
Right.
We get our devotees that watch it, and thank you guys so fucking much.
Yeah. We strive for
But
quality here.
it's definitely not like the most popular series and stuff. Regardless, I am not putting that shit quality fucking
Yeah.
audio that
I've always
had
been
out.
a big believer in, no, if you do anything, just like Ron Swanson says,
Yeah.
never half-ass it.
Yeah.
Always full-ass
Do it,
everything.
you do it right.
Yeah, you do it right. Or
Yeah.
don't do it at all.
Or don't do it
I
at all.
try and tell it to my students sometimes, and they find me crazy. I gave an assignment.
Well, it's because, I mean, like,
I mean, they are middle schoolers, so
they don't know 100%
They're
what
still
they
young.
want to do, too. So
True.
it's like,
they don't know.
yeah.
But you try and instill in them the sense of take pride in what you're doing now. It doesn't matter what you're given. You should care about your grade. Not that it means anything in middle school. You pass regardless. It's not till high school that they can force you to retake a class.
Yeah.
Before then,
Don't tell them that, though.
I don't tell them. No way. They can fail for 3 years, but by the time they're 8th graders, we start to instill in them. If you fail in high school, you will have to take it again. And if you continue to fail, you'll be like Bully. You'll just
Yeah.
crash
You just
and
fail
burn
every single
and
fucking
fail
time this
all the
happens.
time. Because Cornelius is an asshole.
Goddamn Cornelius. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're not surprised by this. We
Nope,
know it,
not at all.
We knew it happened, so.
And then the great little intro.
I still love the intro. I still love this so much, Sam.
I'm still working on a new one. I've just been so busy with
That's fine.
Inktober.
We don't need it yet.
We don't need it yet, but we came up with a really fun idea.
Don't
I
say
still
it.
need
Don't
to.
say it.
I'm not gonna say it. I still need to work on Kelly's illustration as well. Hers is gonna be like 6 months
Her
late.
wedding thing,
Her
so.
wedding thing. I have a really great idea for
Yeah.
that as well. It's been doing Inktober while teaching, while recording, and
We
then
have a very heavy month this month.
October is always a really busy month.
What's today?
Today's the 24th.
24th.
So almost done.
We're already at almost. Last night I got an email saying we're at 80% of our bandwidth capacity.
I saw that
I
as
know
well.
that's not technically our bandwidth. It's our like monthly dividend
Data
usage.
data
Yeah,
usage.
1,024.
Something like that. I thought it
gigs?
was 70%.
No, it was 80% last
wow.
night. I wasn't even on it, so it was like, oh, okay.
I know it crashed last night. I was in the middle of playing 14.
Crashed?
The internet crashed. Like, hardline internet crashed.
It crashed twice yesterday. Then
Yeah, because it crashed around 10:30 or it was around, no. Around,
it crashed around 3 o'clock earlier in the day too, for
so
like a good 40
11:30.
minutes.
Yeah, it crashed around 11:30 last night. I was just trying to finish up 1 or 2 dailies in the game.
For Final Fantasy. 15.
I had just gotten home. I just finished Inktober. I usually go to workshops on Mondays, which it was Monday last night. So I work all...
which it is totally not anymore. And
It's not
yeah,
anymore.
on the episode, but yeah.
Today's Tuesday, but on Monday nights I go to workshops right after work. I go home, I get something to eat, I use the restroom, I leave, I go all the way to San Francisco. I draw for about 3 hours with a bunch of my mates, and then I either stay out and we go to a bar and they drink and I watch.
You fucking voyeur.
I know, I don't really drink at all. I have a good time with them, but yeah. Anyways, and sometimes I get home late, but because it's Inktober, I never had time during the day
To draw, yeah.
to draw. So a lot of times it'll be work on that, draw for all day, and then finish my Inktober really quick. And as I was doing that, I just finished Inktober. It just hit like 10:30. I went on, I played for a little bit, things were going great, and then all of a sudden the internet's just like, No.
Get out of here.
I was like, I knew there was maintenance coming up for the game, so I thought maybe it was maintenance, and then the internet was just completely dead.
Yeah, it happened earlier in the day too for like 40 minutes. Joe was home and I was like, "Hey Joe, did you touch the modem box at all?"
You said you
And I mean, like, I didn't specifically ask him that, but I was like, "Hey dude, is there anything going on with the modem box?" He's like, "No, it's fine." I'm like, "Do you mind unplugging it for me?" I unplugged it, we did the soft reset and everything. Totally down. I was like, "You know what? I'll take a break. I'll get some food." Got some food, came back, it was still down. I was like, "Well, I'll get some editing done."
Yeah.
And that might have been when I figured out when all the audio was all fucked up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, Joe was like just chilling in his room watching TV, and the internet's like, boop, and came back on. I was like, what the hell? And I could see like the area where the modem is from here.
Yeah.
Nothing was touched on it. Nothing was done on it. And I was like, wow, so the internet was down itself. It wasn't like anything was
When our
unplugged
last
or
roommate
anything
was in
happened.
there, sometimes I thought it might have been them accidentally messing with it too.
No.
But I didn't think that the same. Like, that doesn't seem like something they would do. Like, did they bump into it accidentally and it got unplugged? But for some reason, Comcast just decides at random times
You know what's funny,
to
though?
cut the internet.
It never happened before you and Danielle or Joe moved in.
Yeah.
Never once. I
Weird.
never had the internet go down.
Maybe it's
In
because
fact,
we
you
have
know what, though?
3 places
You know what, though?
taking hard lines.
Nah, I don't think so.
Could be our modem.
You know what, though? I've also never been kicked off the internet here on the computer while due to it.
Weird.
The only issues, well, not the only issues until recently, but the only time it's ever seemed to directly impact me has been yesterday at like 3, 4 o'clock, whatever it was.
Because I know sometimes the Wi-Fi will be weird on my phone.
Wi-Fi will be weird, yeah, but
It'll just
hardline?
drop, but
No, I
hardline's
mean like
usually
on
consistent.
the icon on the
Yeah.
computer, like right there. Well, you guys can't see it, but on the icon, it'll go to like the little caution icon, and it'll say no internet connection. But if you unplug the Ethernet, it'll say no Ethernet connection. So I was like, hey, because when I asked Joe, I was like, hey, dude, do you mind doing a soft reset just so I'm
Oh,
plugging
right,
it
yeah.
and in a minute come back later? It came up with a full red icon. And I was like, oh, so it's actually
actually
the
gone.
box.
It's actually the box messing up.
Because the computer can detect if there's like nothing plugged in or
Yeah.
if it's not getting any data.
Right.
Oh, I was so worried at this point in the game that
That it was gonna bug.
it was gonna bug and fuck up and
Yeah.
it
I was just
gonna be stuck.
trying to finish it and making sure that I'd actually completed the mission.
You're
so we
really
could
good on
do
this
it.
mission. You fucking knocked everyone down. I mean, think about it. You were super low on health at the end, but I also think it's supposed to be kind of hard.
I think so too.
I mean, because it's a very special mission.
It is.
It's like,
You never. Angie's just booking it.
this never happens in the game other than this mission. So you know they programmed it and they were like, man, it took a long time to do that. We want to make it special.
Yeah.
So
This game has a lot of cool things for an old PS2 game. You really didn't see like stuff like this back in the day.
it was cool to have open. I remember when
Open
world started coming out and becoming a thing to where it was like actually open world, where like it almost felt like things kind of happened around
It
you.
wasn't those like fake.
where it's like,
fonts.
well, it's like it's an open world, but nothing actually happens when you're not around.
I always get
which
that
I mean,
mixed
this
up.
still kind of does. Like you
Yeah.
still see people load in and stuff.
I said Fox. I know it's like faux. Fuck me.
Oh, Fox, FAUX.
FAUX.
Yeah.
Is it Fox or is it faux?
It's faux.
Yeah, that's
it's
what I
I
thought.
think it's French. I think it's a French hybrid of a word. I don't think faux is actually an English word. I think faux is a French word meaning
if that's the
fake.
French
So when you go, it's faux this or faux that, it's
Yeah.
like a hybrid
Faux
bastardization of
Yeah.
the word. I'm not entirely sure, but I always assumed it was that, to where it's like FAUX was French originally, but then we kind of adapted it to make sense.
It's American. Yeah.
I don't know. I like it. I really like that. Faux.
Faux. Faux leather's really nice. Sometimes.
Well,
And
Yes.
the like cheapness. Like
well, okay. So you say that, and I'm like, yeah, but leather's so much nicer too. Like jackets.
Yes, true.
It's great for jackets.
Yeah.
For car upholstery, it's great too. I don't ever own anything with leather upholstery because that's way too expensive.
Yeah.
But but I did have faux leather seats
Yes.
in the Scion TC. But when I got it, it actually said PVC. Now PVC to me just means PVC pipes. But
Yeah.
maybe I guess it's still polyvinyl carbonate.
Yeah, I guess
Polyvinyl
so.
carbonate, I think is
I
what
guess they're
PVC
made out of the
stands for.
same stuff.
This is one's hard, one's not. I didn't look
Yeah.
into it, but regardless,
Well, if you
I
feel
loved
those
those fucking
materials-
seats, and I had so many people at car shows being like, "Dude, what car did you get these seats out of?" I'm like, "They're the original seats. They just have seat covers on them." And they're like, "No, that's leather." I'm like, "No, they're it's PVC." I had at least 3 that I can remember occasions where people are like, "That's not leather? How much did you pay for it?" I was like $300 for the entire car to be covered in these nice seats.
That's nice.
Like form fitted and everything, and they're like, "No, that's leather. It smells like leather." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I don't have no idea, but it's amazing."
I don't know. It's amazing.
I also have a leather
love
jacket.
science.
I don't ever wear it because it's way too heavy.
Yeah.
It's like I need to de-line it or something because it's just too heavy.
I have a leather jacket. It's Italian leather that my grandmother bought me. She would do that for all of us. Whenever anyone turned 18, she would buy one. And it doesn't really fit me, but it's also one of those things I just can't get rid of.
I think leather jackets are one of those things, like if you can make it fit,
Yeah.
it's a good thing to have in your repertoire.
Well, I think now I'm also, because I used to be a lot heavier, so I kind of out.
I meant like fit, like shoulder-wise.
No,
like,
yeah,
it
I
can't
know.
look baggy and saggy on
Yeah,
you,
I can't
you
like
know?
bang and say you need to be a tight fit, which I don't know how this one fits anymore, but I got it when I was 18, and
You're pretty around there now.
I'm
Same
way less
same
than I
body
did when I
type?
was 18 now, so
Yeah.
it probably actually fits a little bit better, but now it's looking a little old and like worn out too.
Yeah. Well,
keepsake.
maybe I'll have a leather jacket party.
Yeah.
Anyway, till next time, guys. Beep bop boop.
We can embrace the greaser in us.
That was the last podcast episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
now
done.
we're back to actually doing our regular fucking series.
I don't know if that's a good thing though. These actually turned out really well.
Well, I mean, it's more podcast, less genuine. Maybe we'll do some more podcast update videos or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.